Learn with Eddie. Hi, Eddie. You look like you've been working in the vegetable garden. I think we need to clean you a little bit. There. What have you been doing? Oh, wow! That's such a beautiful bouquet, Eddie. Is it for me? Oh, thank you so much. It's a pity it lacks color, though. That's okay. We could color it in if you'd like. Great! And while we're at it, I can also tell you some fun facts about flowers. Do you know anything about them, Eddie? And what about you guys? Do you know anything about flowers? You can tell Eddie in the comments. Oh, by the way, did you know that every flower has its own meaning? For example... Oh, this is a sunflower. You would give it to someone you admire or you really love. And what color are sunflower petals, Eddie? That's it, Eddie. They're yellow, like the sun. That's where their name comes from. Sunflowers. And what about the seeds? Have another think. Do sunflowers only have one color? Exactly! The center is brown. And what about this other flower? Do you know what it is? This is a dahlia, and you can give it to someone you want to thank for something. And it's the national flower of Mexico too. That's right, Eddie. It comes in many different colors, but the most common one is pink. Perfect, Eddie. This one is simpler, but just as beautiful. And it has a really funny name. They're called forget-me-nots, and they're for telling someone, well, not to forget about you. There are several types too. The most common ones are the color of the sky. That's it! Their petals are blue, just like the sky. And this little bit in the center is the color of the sun. Yellow! Well done, Eddie! Now we just have to color in the flower stems. Green! That's it! It's turned out great, Eddie! Thank you for the bouquet! And for the meaning behind it, even if you weren't aware of it. Hi, Eddie! But you look at that astronaut suit! I can see you're ready for today's video! Today, we're going to space to learn what color the planets of the solar system are. Check out how many there are, Eddie. Do you know them all? Don't worry, we'll reveal them now. Commander Eddie, you will command the ship. And what about you guys? Do you know all the planets? Which one is your favorite? You can tell us in the comments. Let's start with the one closest to the Sun, Mercury. Its surface is very similar to the Moon's, full of rocks and craters. What color should we use for it, Eddie? That's it, Eddie! It's gray! Just like rocks and our Moon. Next up is Venus. Venus is also very rocky, but its atmosphere contains lots of sulfur. Do you know what sulfur is, Eddie? It's a yellow chemical element that is very toxic and dangerous. So, what color is Venus then? Well done, Eddie! Venus is yellow, just like sulfur. The next one is easy. It's the Earth. Exactly! The Earth is green because of the continents and blue because of the oceans. You knew that one, huh? And what about the next one? Mars. Wow, Eddie! You guessed it! You must have heard the phrase the red planet before. That's because Mars' surface is a huge desert made of reddish sand. Next up are the bigger planets, Jupiter and Saturn. Their atmospheres are a mix of several gases and elements. So we'll use several colors. The color yellow, like used for Venus, for example. or the color red, like we use for Mars, which is really close. Of course, Eddie, brown will go great too. But in Saturn's case, there are also these cool rings around it. Did you know that they have frozen water particles? That's right, Eddie! If they have frozen water, then we can color them in blue. Great! Now there are only two left, Uranus and Neptune. They are the most distant planets, that's why they are the coldest. So much so that they are made almost entirely out of ice. Good idea, Eddie! We'll use several shades of blue to color them in. Turquoise for Uranus and Neptune. We'll use a darker shade of blue. Perfect! Here is our solar system. We're ready for launch now, Commander Eddie. Bon voyage, Eddie!